Vaccine certs at this moment in time are not working. The case numbers are rising daily. I think it's all down to personal responsibility now. The people know what they have to do in relation to keeping themselves safe.
Chief Medical Officer Dr. Tony Holohan indicated yesterday that the vaccine pass may be extended to even more venues such as gyms and hairdressers, and the government is talking about having them now in hospitals and nursing homes. So do you think that this is going to end anytime soon with the extension to February, or does this look like it's going to become a more long-term thing?
Unfortunately, I think it's going to be a long-term thing. And even this morning in the Shannon, I spoke about reinstating the COVID committee that we first had in May 2020 and that was disbanded in October 2020. And I think they need to get back involved. We need to get a committee of parliamentarians, both from the Oireachtas, from the Dáil and from the Shannon, to hold the CMO, NIAC, NEFIT and the Minister to account and have them in weekly giving reports of where we are as a country and how we're doing nationally but also internationally.
Do you think that expanding the Cert policy will achieve its stated goal of reducing the virus's impact?
Yeah, I think it's absolutely ridiculous to keep the COVID passes on at this time. It doesn't make sense. It is totally discrimination on those that are unvaccinated. And there's so many people that are not vaccinated for a number of reasons, for medical reasons. And also people that have got the first vaccine that have not been able to take the second vaccine for medical reasons. And there have been almost 16,000 side effects reported to the health authority. So we need to look at that as well.
A lot of accusations have been made in recent weeks by the Minister for Health and others. What do you make of the idea that someone would have to be anti-vax to be opposed to the Cert policy?
Well, I'm certainly not anti-vax. I do believe in the vaccines. And and the public generally bought in to this vaccine. The public are being lost as a result of it. The fact that we've had to have a booster shot and then we're going to have another one, and I think Israel are on to the fourth one. So where does it stop?
As you may have heard, there was a High Court challenge that's currently in the process of being raised against the Cert policy on discrimination and GDPR grounds. So without discussing that case, which hasn't even begun yet, do you think that these policies are even legal based on your understanding of the law?
Well, my understanding of the law is GDPR. I know that people have gone to restaurants with their first vaccination and they've been told, sorry, you can't enter here because you haven't had your second vax. That a waiter of 18 years of age can tell somebody, go, you can't get in here because you haven't had your second vaccination. That type of data should not be available to a waiter at a door or somebody at a door for somebody trying to access the premises. I think there's going to be massive implications with regard to GDPR. I don't think there's been any data impact assessment statement on any of the measures that the government has taken to date, and I think down the road they will suffer the consequences. The vaccine certs at this moment in time are not working. The case numbers are rising daily. I think it's all down to personal responsibility now. The people know what they have to do in relation to keeping themselves safe, and they don't have to put themselves at risk if they don't want to. Certainly, a number of countries I know where supermarkets, access to supermarkets, access to basic products are being denied to those that are unvaccinated. That is absolutely terrible, and I certainly don't want to see it happening in this country.